You're welcome to the Fun Zone. My name is Tiri Ekienipa. I am doing this with my guys that have been absent ever since the year 2022 began. Hey, whoa! They're chilling, they are chilling. Zola, Titi Bazola is here. And the luxury beach, Barola to people. They are all here today. Why are you called Titiba?
I don't know. It's the first time I'm hearing this.
Why are you also? Answer your own. Okay. Why are you called luxury beach?
Let's finish with mine. I want you to finish with mine. It's the first time hearing that name. Yeah, seriously.
But here you are in the midst, or you are at the center of this whole TT thing that is happening around. Apparently, when the TT Sika, why would you do that to somebody that is in need?
Okay, so it was a philanthropical work
that you chopped.
That gone bad.
What happened?
Went bad because not really went bad, but the news that came out was very bad because it came out that the amount that we gave TT, we came out saying that I wanted that amount. It was just 600 Ghana cedis instead of 5,000 cedis. But you see, God being so good, less than a week, he himself came out apologizing that. You
gave the man pressure. You threatened the man. Yeah. He said it under duress.
He even said that he wasn't in his right senses when he made mention. Yeah, he did that interview with Michael on the interview. He said he wasn't okay. He wasn't sound when he made mention of the 600 Ghana.
But did you get cost when he said the 600 Ghana?
Oh, that one, Charlie, playing the cost. Charlie, I don't know, say people get my number like that. Charlie, the whole world.
Okay, the whole world. My friend will be back.
From UK, US, Asia, South America.
And I said, look how far. And then, was there ever a moment you felt bad for doing good?
No, I've never felt bad for doing good because I don't do good because of human behavior. I do good out of my own will. Not because, no. I'm that type of, if you force me to give you something, I'll give you. Yeah. Unless I feel okay to give you. So if you force me to, and as well like this, also I don't go mind this. So if I do something for you and then you later pay me back with evil, no, I don't even care.
Wow, but thank God it wasn't your money.
Yes, it wasn't my money, but my name. No, but on a most yes, I could have spent that money. Yeah, and as you can me honor. And then just that, though it wasn't my money, it was
same.
Not saying the one was with me even days, months before that incident came. So the call just came in that, oh, Charlie, scanning one, do this, do that. I could have said Charlie, come because it was a very short notice. Hey, yeah, Madam Puna called me by. Oh, I didn't share. I could have said you could. Yeah, I would have said, oh, my ABC, and I'm a
but that's was there ever a time Aisha doubted you?
Never.
Hey, wow.
So I keep telling people that Aisha is someone, she's a very good woman, kind-hearted woman. That if she doesn't trust you, she doesn't do business with you. She doesn't even move with you. That's the main reason why if you pay her back with evil, she gets mad. Because she trusts easily.
Hey.
Yeah. Aisha, she's a very kind-hearted woman. The moment she starts showing you her privacy or showing you certain things, she tell you say she trusts you because for her to trust you is very difficult.
You just told me she trusts you now. She trusts.
Yes, she trusts very easily when she wants to move with you.
Oh, okay.
Very easy when she wants to move with you.
Luxury beach. What have moved by? It's like a come once and there. You should have come. You should have come long time so that like minimum have it. Luxury beach. Quiet there with Togo.
Yeah, okay, me. I know how you feel. That
okay. I will tell. Hold on.
I beg you. That Togo thing. So that Togo thing was something like. No, something like a honeymoon. Not a honeymoon, because after a few days hard work at Luxury Beach, they say a current like
make her Luxury Beach then the best so make her to say
why are you letting him explain my question?
He said
answer my question.
Okay, so
when you asked him a question and I was about to answer, you asked me to pause.
It's irrelevant, boss.
Should I show you proof?
What did you guys do in Togo?
Okay, so I went to help a sister.
Hi.
A very good friend of mine, bury her dad. So she lost her dad during the Christmas holidays.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, so during Christmas, I mean, that time I couldn't see her because she had to go back to Togo. So because of the demand up and down, I had to. And I did my first event in 2022 at Luxury Beach. I guess that's why I call it Mr. Luxury Beach. Of course, it is one of the best places to relax and have fun here in Accra. So we did the vodka concert on 1st January at Luxury Beach, and ever since it's been fun and fun. So after I decided to go help my very good friend just bury her dad, and I did some form of evangelism. People also did not see. I'll be putting out footage sometimes.
Please, let's move on there. Okay, Yaw, creator at OnePlay Music. He was here, and then he was part of a conversation called the OnePlay Roundtable Conversation. And then we were talking about music promotion. You know, because he is a creator, he knows when is the right time to push his song out, those kind of things. Just in case you are targeting a hit song, the appropriate time to even put the hit song in the system so that you can, you know, simmer with the people for some time. Now, obviously, for Fan Zone, it is you, the fans. What you are commenting on, what you are saying is what we are interested in on this show. This gentleman here came to comment about the video that was posted on OnePlay Africa page. He's called Martin Frederick, but we're spelling in such a way, so let's say Martin Frederick. Martin said, I think it's high time the Ghana music industry should start moving away from the regular three heavyweights, that's Shatta Wale, Stonebwoy, and Sarkodie, and start focusing on the younger artists. These young artists are so good and are rarely talked about in the media. Celebrate by Kwesi and Sugarcane by Camido is far the best song out of Ghana last year. Please talk more about these young artists so that we, the world, will know how blessed Ghana is with musical talents. Zola.
Very good comment.
First of all, do we have to move away from the heavyweights?
Okay. My answer to your question is no. But then again, when issues or questions like this are being put out, the first question I ask, those people calling for certain names to be out, have they sat down and then asked them, what are these names doing right? That's making them like relevant, still relevant. What are they doing right? You need to do something right to put your name out there. You can't just, okay, so let's say the industry decides on pushing the three big names out, and then let's give a chance to the people. Are they ready for the task? Are they ready? See, what I've learned in our industry is, you see the three names or the big arts really, they reign for a very long time because they went through certain kind of procedures which in other ways can be termed as growing. They went through some kind of processes when they were coming up. But here we are, we have something called the digitalization, or maybe the internet kind of sensational kind of something. So all of them are like, oh, we go free blow without the help of blah blah, because right now internet is the blow. You should know that the internet is there for everybody. These big names are already established with huge fan bases. So if they should fight you, the new ones, who are not ready to learn, who are not ready to avail yourself to undergo certain kind of studies, and then you want to be like, yo, internet, they can as well invade the internet. How many upcoming artists have you seen them trend with their projects on our social media platforms?
Or they get Twitter boys to trend for them?
Yes, unless agenda boys, but you see with the big names, but it will be too much once.
Okay, let's take a break and then come and continue.
Don't look me like zombie, don't play with me. I know Bilu do what chobi, don't play with me. Yo people, these are the original AK songstress, the Dancehall Empress, the Don Dana, and you're watching OnePlay Africa. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere.
Yeah, welcome back to the Fan Zone. Zola, now we'll assembly about, you know, the fact that these people are not prepared.
Yeah. So the new arts, are they really prepared? See, I said something when Yaw Tog had this. hit song. Sorry, I think I was on a panel with Roland as well.
Oh, okay.
When we were discussing about the remix of Stonebwoy or that
Stormzy.
that we are million actually getting a hit song. There's no formula in getting a hit song, and then getting a hit song in an industry is the easiest way, but to sustain that brand is the most difficult thing, and it's true. Getting a hit song will be very easy, very easy. Fine, upcoming artists be kasi Eddie, say because of stress of the coming, turning it down, but to get that hit, boom, it's very easy. Even though I'll say I keep telling you, there's no formula in getting a hit song, unless we plan a farmer. But to get it easy, by sustaining it, you wait not drop plan in their like Eddie. So what are these big names doing right? What did they do to get their name up there? What did they do? One, to sustain a brand, you need a solid fan base. You need a solid management team. You need a solid people to work around you. What are these artists doing? Do they want to control everything themselves? See, we live in an industry that this new group of artists feel say they do everything from that.
Roland, do we have to move away from these three artists?
First of all, the music industry has not been only on these three artists. If somebody is saying the music industry has ever focused on only these three artists, it is not true. Because if it was, then nobody would have even had a breakthrough during their era. And in Kobienya, because whatever you do, we will not mind you. That is what the guy is saying. So if he says it is about time Ghana music industry move away from these top three artists, then he should just wake up from his sleep, because it looks as if this time so many people are sleeping and he's one of them.
Okay.
Yes, but wait, before we continue, the two top award schemes in our industry for some years now has given the new group artists more time to even shine on these schemes more than they.
No, it is not even about giving them opportunity. So let's also appreciate their hard work. Okay, it is we can all attest to the fact that in about 5 years we've discovered so many young acts, so many of them, and it is not as if they were somewhere or they were just sleeping.
And it was not even the big artists that held their hands up, but they came from different places.
Exactly. Out of their own hard work and being consistent on the job, they were able to see limelight. And this is not something that you see when they are baby and some people, some table of men, there's some serious agenda to go and bring and make sure they just blow this boy they by force he for blow. No, these people came to the limelight out of their own hard work. So when you say we should move away from them and go away, then we might as well move the light off all the musicians in Ghana. Because same with the light that is on Stonebwoy, Shatta Wale, and whoever he's trying to add on, it's the same light on everybody.
Now the final part of his comment says, please talk about these young artists so that the world will know how blessed Ghana is with musical talent. First of all, are they not aware of these facts?
We are not talking to him. My answer to that statement.
Look at the camera.
We are not talking about them because to you. We are not talking about them because you are not ready to listen to that conversation. You are ready to listen to Shatta Wale finding love. You are ready to listen to somebody insulting somebody on a live video. That is why when somebody says something about Camilo, when somebody says something about Kelvin Boy, when somebody says something about the people that you want to hear, you are not hearing reaction.
You're still watching the fan zone with me, If I'm doing this with Roland Amate and then Sherif+New. Roland, you were on the floor.
So like I was saying, this conversation is something that he himself is not ready to listen. In fact, when we talk about Camilo, when we talk about Kelvin Boy and the likes, they are not ready to listen to their conversations. In fact, if they really do, if indeed, let me give you a typical one reason why I think he is not ready to even listen to their conversation. When he made his comment, what were the three names he mentioned?
Shatta Wale, Stonebwoy, Medical, and then later he came to mention Kwesi and Camilo.
Kwesi and Camilo. What happens to the rest?
Zola.
So you see, and these acts that he's saying we should move away from them. You see, they came from an era. They built themselves. They paid their dues. Now, I will say they are even living on experience. They are even living on experience. What the likes of Camido, Kwesi will do.
Yo, this brings to mind the Wonderland incident. The way the Sarkodie managed the mic situation,
Exactly.
the Stonebwoy managed the mic situation.
So many people had.
And then the young school were struggling.
Exactly, for Mr. Blue to lose that concert thing he did on the stage, which was very, very unfortunate. In fact, I love Mr. Blue, but for that thing that he did, I don't know when or how I'm going to forgive him on that. Maybe unless he gives me a ticket to one of his concerts.
This Mr. Blue conversation, if you want to have it, you must have it properly.
Of course,
but not today.
So to the guy, I want to tell him that the industry has never focused only on his top 3 acts, but the industry is focused on all the artists. You would have to, we have more average people in the world than more extra people. Yeah. So if you want to be noticed, you would have to be an extraordinary person.
Okay. Zola, do you think that Ghanaians are now finally, the world is now noticing, if we push these artists now, the world will notice that we have good musical talent?
With talents, we have good talents. But what is left for us to do as Ghanaians or as music people to be recognized outside the group is just one thing. It's about pushing the music.
We are being recognized. We
are being recognized, but comparing Ghana to other, when was the last time we were recognized on these BET platforms?
Oh, and but at least we've been recognized before.
Look at the consistency of other countries compared to ours.
For the past 3 or 4 years, no artist.
Look at the consistency of others.
Recently, that Rocky that we say in Union with
Grammys. It's about pushing your works. Don't sleep. Listen, in our space, one thing that is killing us is we depend solely on our talent. We feel because 1 or 3, 2 industry people are saying, Charlie, you are good. So the artist will then go to sleep because you are good, you are this, without putting in work. The talent thing, I keep telling people that the music business, your talent is just 1% of the work. It's just 1% of, let's say 10% of the work out of 100, 10% of the work. And then the 90% is the work itself. You put your name out there. So if you feel like you are talented, everybody see when you went to copy them. And then I was doing a research on people that came out of.
When you went to COVID?
When in the COVID era.
Hey, serious COVID.
Yes, in the serious COVID
when
era.
We went on lockdown.
That was when I realized, we've got talents in Ghana, but you see, how to manage these talents and make it huge is the issue. How to promote this talent and make it huge. Let me make mention of AY. Yes, we also he had talent. Do you think the kind of music he did that got Snoop Dogg and co posting about him? Do you think if he had the people to put in the work, people who are very good in this market, or for he himself had a very good strategy, promotional plan, or had that 90% kind of thing that I keep telling about, the marketing thing that I keep talking about, do you think he wouldn't have been that big by now? Look at the kind of people that we're talking about. Snoop Dogg, if not for the COVID, like he would be touring at that time.
Okay. Shenker said he says that the problem is that the big 3 of Ghana are doing songs that are outdated. Who listens to dance hall or rap in Africa? It's Afrobeats. It's Afrobeats. So the Kiddie and the Kwame Eugene can promise and other new school ones will overtake these 3 guys at the front cause what they are doing is outdated. I'm supposed to talk to Roland, but who do you answer?
I wish me question. When was the last time you heard a dancehall song in our system? When even let me put this question in aside. For him saying the kind of song they are doing is outdated, what kind of song do the Jamaicans do? What song is Jamel's popcorn that they listen to? Coffee, what songs do they do?
But they are Jamaicans, they are based in Jamaica.
What songs are they doing? Is it not? No, he's talking about genre of music. It's done so.
See, he is the reason. He is the reason why our music industry is not growing at the pace we want.
Why?
He is the reason. You know why?
Why?
Because he is part of that attitude that are quick to dump people's hard work and move on. Like he is part of that attitude that are quick to make people's hard work fried rice joints and just move on to the next one.
Is rap and dancehall, are they outdated music genre that you didn't know about?
That's what
I'm saying. That you see, he's part of the reason why our music industry is not going at a very good pace. Because you see, when you say those genre who listens to dancehall and all that because they are outmoded. Come on.
When you go to this same person's phone, you have popcorn music.
Yes, and
you have Jamal for somebody, a Vice Cartel, a shampoo.
And if Shatta had brought the Masa Musa, like he will get Masa Musa for
yes, like I don't know if popcorn does your friend is saying blues or so, because when you have all these artists still on your phone and you say they are outmoded, like
since when did rap become out? If the problem is with the dancehall, rap.
I'm surprised.
I think we're also okay.
Asking, is he okay?
Because you know, at a certain point, I was like, Nigerians, are they still doing rap? Because recently we see any rap.
No, in fact,
your friends are Nigerians, so but Ghana rap is our thing.
The Nigerians are not doing too much or rap is because they've identified themselves with one particular genre, which is putting them out there. And then all of that, Obiabo. Obiabo.
From the likes of Zlatan, Neo,
Yes.
Omale, Munina, do you know all of them are rappers?
But also
All of them are rappers.
But they are all singing.
Oh!
But they are all singing. Okay, well, I know that Hooker, this guy, they'll call Big Brother, they'll say,
Yes. See, look at West's style of singing, and pick all these young guys. Look at the way they sing. They all sing in that same line.
Rap is still
Same line. Rap is relevant too, but it is just about who is hungry for that genre.
Yes.
You see, when you are not hungry for that genre, that is when you see it as Chaladi Maniska, and you are going to go hungry. So there are so many people who have switched from rap to singing. Because when you ask them, they will tell you rap. But medical, we know here, it's rapping. Medical is a known rapper. Medical is a known rapper. Some of us say rap doesn't sell. Medical or who as alien or you are thinking you are living in a different world.
Every music genre sells. It depends on how you go about it.
How you sell it?
It's just like doing business. We bet me out on tomatoes. We bet me machines. Someone can work in the bank. To even get money to even rent an apartment, but sometimes we do crowds or so it depends on
how do you sell fridge in your fan is Russia during the winter. Now we're fridge. Oh no, that's here.
Okay, gentlemen, Makasafa.
They didn't ever know. Hello, shout out to you. Who ever said
Okay, gentlemen, Mundo social media handle now. Ready?
Zola on all platforms.
Okay, I shall not get TTBLS.
Dubai trip with me, organizing Dubai trip.
Oh, nice.
Yes, it's 7 days Dubai trip. Started from 12th February to 18th February. Dubai. It's big. Yeah, I did a vacation in Dubai. Once that era, February is a month of now.
Yeah.
And that era, I'm balance as well. So imagine no.
Only vacation.
Dinner in the sky of Dubai.
Oh, babe.
You understand?
Take me, babe. Babe, take me.
You see,
take me.
Cool.
I will take you.
Take you a comfortable
You do. What can make sure I'm and I wait my friend number 0247 75 8810. And then 0 number ni bi 0247 758810. Who friend number where memo details ni na on payment plan ni bi any nyama we an tare the Emirates flight ni ko.
Next year girl tree no be ko wate. Okay. Yeah, cause I also
okay, so Roland Amate on Facebook and Roland Reports on
also your trip to Togo.
Oh, I mean,
and a luxury beach.
Luxury beach is open, especially. Yeah, very buzzy. We are having some nice package for couples at luxury beach. You know, say okay na yes single yes single so you can come. Of course, the likes of Tilly in Abeba, unless Tilly wants to tell me say she's hooked up. In terms of Tilly
Tilly will be coming because Seja. Please. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Drop your comments. Follow OnePlay on all social media platforms. Follow all of them too on all social media platforms. And if there's anything you have to do it now.
OnePlay. Add class to your music.